Hi friends, it's Miss Kelley, and it's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania, and I hope you're having a great day where you live. Today we're going to read Farm Animal Book, and it is by a favorite author and illustrator, Jan Brett. And I know in my classroom we read a lot of her stories, especially we read the Gingerbread Baby and Gingerbread Friends. We also read The Mitten. So if you've read The Mitten, you might look at the cover of the story and make a text-to-text connection because there's a lot of similarities, but the animals are different. This week in my class, we're learning about farm animals. So can you look at the cover and see some farm animals? We have a dog. Dogs live on farms, and we have a cat. That cat looks like my cat, Finnegan. We have a hedgehog. One time, Miss Kelley went to a little farm that had hedgehogs. They're really cool and cute. We have a goose, we have a pig, we have a pony, and we have a chicken. And back here, I think, is the farmhouse. Now, what time of year is this? What's the setting of the story? We said it's at a farm. That's the where. But when is it taking place? If you see snow on the ground, you're probably thinking it's winter. And I would say, yeah, you're right. Here we go. The hat. Do you have any predictions? Do you have any wonders? Let's read. Now, I do want to tell you, Jan Brett does a lot of very detailed, realistic illustrations, and along the margins are what is around the side of the book, you'll see clues about the story. She likes to do that. So there you see this beautiful farmhouse, but I don't think it's in the United States because we don't have a lot of these kind of roofs. These are called thatched roofs. They're made out of grass. So take a look at the illustration, and there we have a character. It doesn't look like it's snowing there. All right, let's read. Winter was on the way. Lisa took out her woolen clothes out of her chest and carried them outside. So what season comes before winter? Fall. So in here, look, here you have a scarf and here you have gloves. So like I said, Jan is giving us clues about this story. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. It looks like a Christmas stocking, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. So what genre is this book? If an animal is talking, it is animal fantasy. Do you see a clue coming up? The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. Ooh, I have a wonder. What is her idea? Can you see what character might be coming next? Look over here for clues. Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, 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 the gander laughed. Look at that! The hedgehog has flipped his gizzard. Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly-looking hedgehog you are, with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. see who's coming next? Also, do you see what's going on with the weather? In the beginning of this story, was it snowing? Let's look at the beginning. When she was hanging out clothes, was it snowing? And now, it is snowing, isn't it? I hope she gets those clothes off the line. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a patch of brambles. "Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look," she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. "But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows," Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up, and off she ran. Where are they going? I just can't make a prediction. Can you make a prediction? Oh, do you see who's coming next? Oink, oink, the piglet squealed. "What are you up to, Hedgie?" the mama pig asked. "Making sure my hat doesn't fall off if an icy wind blows." "I see," said the mama pig, and off she... What did she do? Off she ran. "Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head?" the pony snorted at Hedgie. That was the last straw. Now, the last straw means when you're tired of whatever you're tired of. So what do you think Hedgie is tired of? Maybe he's tired of all the animals asking about his hat. He's tired of giving the reasons he's wearing the hat. So that might be the last straw. "It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in the winter when it's cold and snowy?" Hedgie shouted. The pony looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly, and off he ran. Look who's looking out the window. Do you remember the character's name? So let's review. First, Hedgie found the hat. And then, who was the first animal to ask him about the hat? Do you remember? Well, one of the strategies you can use to be a good reader when you're reading is to go back to the text. So, the first animal that asked Hedgie about the hat was the chicken with the chicks. And then we can look in the margin. The second animal that asked Hedgie about the hat was the goose. And then the barn cat. And then the dog and her puppies. And then the pony, or the pig and the piglets, and then the pony. They kind of got bigger as we went. All right. Hedgie just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing at him. And with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit into his den. Poor Hedgie. I think he's feeling discouraged. He didn't see Lisa running after him, the other stocking in her hand. "Come back, you silly hedgehog," she called. "Oh no," Hedgie thought. "Even the girl is laughing at me." It's not fun to be laughed at, is it? It makes you feel kind of small inside, that people might be teasing you or insulting you. I think that's how Hedgie feels. He thinks people are making fun of him. Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off Hedgie's head. "You ridiculous little hedgehog," she laughed. "Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes?" Hedgie headed for his den, and Lisa started back toward the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. Do you have a prediction? Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Now we know why they ran off. Everybody went to get a hat. The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, now I am wearing a magnificent hat. Oh my goodness. Look, the gloves, and that's a real hat, a scarf, a sweater. That looks like a vest, and another sweater or scarf. Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den.
How ridiculous they look. Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes?
The end. I hope you liked that book. I think it was kind of silly. There was definitely a twist at the end, wasn't it, with all the animals wearing different clothes as hats and maybe scarves. So I hope you have a great day and you enjoyed the book, and I will see you tomorrow.